How's it going, guys? My name's Daniel, and we're here with Lacey, and she has such an interesting story. We want to tell you a little bit about it, but why not just have her tell you?
Yeah, I'll tell you guys a little bit about it. So we are here at SEMA 2018. I'm in the Hostile Wheels booth. This is my Escalade 2015 build for the booth this year. And you guys want me to tell you a little bit about it?
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
So as far as me, I'm co-owner of a custom shop, and that's where this was built. It is called Brighton Creek Customs, and it's in Missouri. I work some marketing for Hostile Wheels, which is the booth that we're in, and there are Hostile Wheels featured on my build. They're 2616 Hostile Forge Punishers, and yeah, they're just a great looking wheel, and I'm excited to have them on the build.
You know, it's a beautiful vehicle, and I'm amazed with all the detail on it, just from what I've seen. But I'm sure there's a lot more too that you can tell us about. But like, how much of a hand in it did you have on picking the design or the details and everything?
So the design is fully me. I'm to the T. Everyone was like, I wanted the biggest lift that they make for this vehicle, basically. So at another show at Lone Star Throwdown in Texas, I worked a booth for Hostile, and I went around and just looked at all of the SUVs, and I'm like, I want the biggest lift that they make. And I came across this 15-inch full throttle suspension kit, and I'm like, okay, this is it, because I can't even get in it without steps. So that's what I wanted, big and obnoxious. So that's what I went with, and pretty much the color choices, I wanted something girly but a little bit different, something to go great with the white. And yeah, everything is my design, and everyone's like, that's going to be too big. The Boggers, so I do have 44-inch Boggers. They're 19 and a half wide. So that is a new tire that came out this year that I'm super excited about. That was kind of last minute. I was going to go with something a little smaller, like a 40, 42, and that was still going to be massive, but a customer's 44-inch Boggers actually came in the shop. So yeah, as far as the design, I had to figure out first how much lift I wanted. I knew I was going to do 2616s, but I wanted to go with as big of tire as possible. So basically just as big as possible was my first idea, and then once everything started coming together, we had a rendering done, and it came out exactly like I was picturing. Like I said, the Boggers were kind of a last minute deal. I seen a customer's Boggers, and I was like, I have to have them because they're the biggest thing I can fit on this thing, and I'm excited that it all worked out. It goes full turn, it doesn't rub, so.
I sense a lot of Texas going on here, where everything's just big, right?
Yeah, everything's big. I'm from Missouri, but I do love Texas. So, yeah, basically just as big as possible. It's also loud. So a little bit about what's under the hood. There's a Whipple charger under the hood and nitrous. So it is big, loud, obnoxious, with a little side of redneck, which is what I was going for. So.
It's pretty awesome. You know, I always like to hear like how it came about,
Right.
Because I think a lot of people, like, they probably don't ask this, but when you come to SEMA, a lot of these vehicles that show up, you know, there's probably a long road just to even get here.
Right.
You know, I've seen people like working on their stuff like late at night,
Oh
like
my gosh.
maybe even before the show even starts. So like, I mean, is there any story like that? Like, how did it even get here? I mean, it's the fact that you're like from another state, and here we are in Vegas. That's
Right.
like a story in itself, right?
Yeah, for sure. So like I said, I co-own a custom shop, and my guys like late nights for months and months on this thing, and I helped with what I can. I'm still learning, hoping they'll teach me a little bit here and there, but I was up with them late a lot of nights and just working as much as possible, even honestly to afford everything, you know, all of the extra expenses, and even the fuel coming here. Like I said, it's Missouri, so a lot of things had to come into play, and a lot of hard work was put into this thing on all ends. So yeah.
That's awesome, man. Well, can you tell us like where people can find you and maybe learn more about the vehicle?
Yeah, for sure. So I do have a YouTube channel, and we've filmed a full video of the build, and also I have kind of like leading up to the build, and even what I helped with as far as the frame and everything is also on my YouTube channel, and that is Stuff Lacey. So it's Stuff Lacey. It's 3 different words. It's on YouTube. Also, my Instagram has quite a bit of content on there as far as the build goes, and that's just at Lacey, Lacey _ Blair, Blair. So you'll find lots of good things about the build there.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to learn a little bit, check it out. But thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little walk around. We want to see what else you got, because there's so many pieces that I'm not even looking at right now.
Right.
So
There's so much detail. Honestly, that was one of the things. My boyfriend is who did a lot of the work on it, along with our guys at the shop, and their attention to detail is immaculate. So I'm happy with how it all came together.
make sure, guys, to check her out and check out her vehicle at Lacey Blair.
Lacey_Blair.
There you go, guys. Thanks so much.